Hi guys, Eliza here. Welcome to Tuesday Travel Tips. I'm reporting from a lovely trail hike. We're like on mile 6 and I'm really tired. But today we're going to talk about different work away options. I've highlighted a number of them in our little video, and so I'm just going to walk you through a couple different ones. There's a number of different organizations that you can volunteer with, so I'm just going to highlight a few of them. First off, we have Workaway Info. It's a great place to learn about 30,000 different opportunities to volunteer for accommodation and sometimes even for food. So I'm just going to go ahead and load some of these. Let's start with the Workaway Info. As you can see right off the bat with their website, it looks pretty nice. I'm going to let you calculate this, 31,000 different options, and here are some of the ones that are being promoted right now. You can even narrow it down to what type of work you want to do: schools, families, national organizations, things of that nature. But if we look at the host list, we can see that there are lots of countries, pretty much all of them in the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through that, but you can select what continent you want to go to. And I chose Africa, which there are 672 options. From there you can even narrow it down to what country, but I'll keep it pretty broad right now. I'll just show you what the options are. Each of them lists what country it is, feedback from the hosts and the volunteers that it has been in the past, shows you some pictures and different information. And I'm going to just scroll a little bit more. Let's go with this one here in Ghana, just kind of show you what they offer. So as you scroll down the page, you can see their feedback, how quickly they respond, when they have availabilities in 2017 and 2018, a description, which can be pretty long, of what their organization is about, but more information is better than none, the type of help they need, and more specifically what you could provide, what languages they speak, and what kind of accommodation they offer, and usually what things there are to see in that area as well, and how many hours to work a week. And then it ends always with feedback and photos for each and every single organization. Next up, we have HelpX. Their site doesn't look quite as professional, but a lot of people do use it. So here on HelpX, right off the bat, you get a description of just how their organization works, for hosts and for the volunteers. Then you can jump on over to the different countries and how many volunteer opportunities that there are. Clicking on a country, you can go ahead and see just different options that they are. And you can even backtrack yet again. Sorry. And be more specific. Let's say you want to blog at their place, so narrow in on those options, and here are all the ones that talk about blogging. Different countries, different photos and information, and then you can read more. Theirs is more of a journal entry and not so much specific requirements that they have to talk about for you to know about. Then we have Hippo Help. It's a free resource and offers different possibilities for working abroad. Hippo Help is a free resource and free for both volunteer and hosts. So you click on a cluster and narrow in, and then eventually you click on a house, and that takes you to a specific thing once it loads. That describes what they are looking for. It gives you a picture as well as references if they're on Facebook, a description of what they are and what they're looking for in people. what kind of accommodation you'll have, and what your expectation of work is, along with things you want to know about the area as well. And then once you have selected it, you can message them or go on back and scroll through the rest of the globe.
If you are into farming and different things like that, doing more of the agriculture side of things, Wolf is a great opportunity to help with different farms and explore the world while volunteering on different farms around the world.
So, WOOF was started as a way to help farmers around the world. This site helps you kind of pick where you're going, help you find hosts, and then begin to travel for agricultural reasons. So you pick what country you want to go to. I'm gonna pick the Czech Republic. And then it takes you to that site and you sign up and pay for WOOF specifically for that country. You have to do this for each country that you have an interest in going to. So that can be a plus or a minus.
Lastly, I have World Packers. It's a great app, primarily I'd say for the social side of things, but it does connect you with different volunteer hosts and things of that nature.
Taking a look at the World Packers app, the first thing you'll notice is that it gives you each day different countries, different experiences that you can explore through. Specifically, what hosts are out there each and every day, kind of pointing you in different directions. You can also go into the community and see what people are doing, what help is needed, just other connections and resources, but showing you what you can pick from. I'm going to scroll through and say I want a work exchange, social impact, all meals provided. I'm not so picky about room, but it's going to be a short-term trip, and those are some other options. But keeping it broad, these are some that just pop up right away with those requirements. You can scroll through and see feedback and where they're at. Looking at this one at Normandy, when it loads, you see how many hours of work, what is expected of you, what is provided, how long they want you there, and some other photos. You can learn more, and they'll go into more detail about each of those things and just learn about that, and it's a free app.
So, in conclusion, today you've learned a little bit about different ways to volunteer abroad, and I would highly recommend Workaway Info. It's a safe place to start. It does have a startup fee, but you can use other people's feedback, and it has quite a variety of options, especially if you have a variety of skills